HQ, Agent Liev here. Clean slate protocol underway.
Copy that, Agent Liev. Green light. Extraction point confirmed.
I'm proceeding with the mission. Over.
So here's the thing I gotta read that we never read. I found the Dr. Atherton thing
Okay.
last session, and we forgot
Since
to read
I
it.
attended university, earning a degree in medicine, did I hear the rumors of government experimentation on the population for over 40 years. At first I figured they were just wacko conspiracy theories or attacks to weaken some administration, but when Hexacore hired me, I discovered the thin line between truth and fantasy. It took a few years to escape my position of lackey in the dam's hidden laboratory to managing the city's hospital, even though I froze my ass off to accomplish it. Initially disposing of and analyzing the tissue samples from various experiments, I see myself today as an essential instrument in a much larger orchestra, being responsible for the management of Hexacore's secret operatives while overseeing all hospital activities. It's no easy task, especially when you consider the charade I must endure on a daily basis. I wonder how my predecessors did it. For so many years, they must have witnessed the birth of the company and laid the first brick in the foundation of the dam. But I like to think the much larger accomplishments are their contributions to one of the most brazen experiments that the government has ever conducted on its own population. After all, there would be no MK Naomi or MK Ultra, let alone Project H.A.D.E, without Daymare syndrome. Most of the population of this town is unaware it's just the bastard child of a grand scheme carried out by the government and company officials for decades, often ending in regrettable mistakes. What they'll probably never know, and I do believe that ignorance is what's keeping them all alive. And now we can run back, slap this in, and then we can run back to the new word.
Yep.
Okay, here we go.
Alright, so, we're back in. I went and got the valve, and, cleaned up my inventory a little bit, so I just got 2 key items. Found more bullets on the way.
Tight.
I have lots of hollow points, and 20, 30, 60. I got 73, 74 hollow point bullets.
You got gun.
I got gun.
You got plenty of gun. Your Glock is ready to go.
Yeah. I've come to the realization that at this point in the game, you keep your normal ammo until you hit 30, and then you trade it for 15 hollow points.
I mean, it's probably worth it. They seem like they're at least an even trade. It's just more effective if you hit. They might be slightly better, slightly worse, but it seems to work fine.
Sometimes I can drop like 10 fucking regular bullets. He's not real. 10 regular bullets into a zombie if I'm unlucky.
Yeah.
But with the hollow point, I don't think I've ever used
more than 5.
Like 5.
Yeah.
And it almost always kills in 1 or 2.
So it's at least like double power.
Yeah.
It seems like, yeah. It might have a more favorable if the damage is a random value, it's probably more favorable value then. So like whatever the ratio.
It actually pops heads, so
that too, it seems to happen way more often. So I'm guessing that's what you need the valve for. Something in here will shut that steam off.
There we go. Oh fuck.
That's the downside. But that's still just 2 if he stays down.
Yeah. If I miss, it's my own fault.
Excuse me. That's a ringing.
Another key is needed.
Alright. Here we go. Oh. That's not the noise I was hoping for.
Oh wait.
It's a weird visual puzzle. Oh, actually, never mind. You see it above you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw the guide for the puzzle up there, and I was like, oh, that's what I gotta do. I'm disappointed we didn't get the iconic valve sound.
I'm trying my best here.
Yeah.
I might just find that stock effect and slap it.
Found all kinds of shit. Alright. I'm still at 100 health.
Wahoo! Alright. And what, the key was just right in there, yeah?
Yep. And my inventory's full again.
Easy puzzle. It looks like he'll just be going through the... Oh, no, it's this back door here. Maintenance key. Oh, no, this does go into the hallway with the yeah, right outside the door, front door. Why couldn't you just slide open the paper door? Or kick it open? Whatever. I mean, I get it from a barricade gameplay standpoint. I just... There's been a couple points where the commitment to logic has been high. I imagine it wasn't viable for the engine. It's not like destructive environments have really been a feature of this game. I'm just like, come on. Could you made it a steel door then? I know it would have been less like a traditional Japanese restaurant in the bottom of your complex here, or actually way up on the floor, high floor. That's a fancy server or some shit.
Yeah.
Go ballistic. Money isn't everything. Yeah, right. Something dark side. So yeah, you are heading back up to the...
I wasn't sure which way was progress, so I decided to go upstairs.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I may have missed something. But yeah, you're back in the dev studio.
Yeah.
There'll be zombies in here now? That would be interesting.
They're being immobile. I don't hear anything.
Yeah, and there might be more items to find. Looks like there's something in the kitchen. Nope, that's just the kettle. Oi! Oh, excuse me. The my famous whooping cough has returned.
Yeah. Can you survive?
Was that the M door or the W door? It's the manager's room.
Doesn't seem to be anything in here though.
Did you go back to the very first room, or are you still working your way there?
I'm working my way.
Okay. Sporch.
He's completely dissolved now.
Ah, that's a door now. Here's where Raven dropped in. New Easter eggs we're just have to pick up. There's is. It was some ammo and some got left behind.
Yep, I couldn't pick it all up.
At least you could take
some.
Yeah, and it just leaves the rest there. I'm guessing it just auto-stacked on an existing...
I guess I could just drop this candy bar to carry more ammo.
You could also eat it. I think it'll overcharge your health. Remember, that's a mechanic. Granted, I don't know if it'll last long enough for it to matter.
I don't know. I don't even know if that's how long that goes for. Okay. Oh, it just starts just one bullet.
It just starts draining, so...
Oh, we've been in here too.
No.
There was just items up here.
Huh.
That was it.
Weird. Alright.
It was just still accessible because it just dropped you into the...
I guess if you weren't
in the apartment building. Oh,
Jesus
shit.
Christ.
Well, you spawned in here, lady.
Well, she's definitely dead now. I thought one might have done it, but, Scary!
Alright. Let's go for progress now.
Okay, so... what's new down here?
The fire
The fire went away.
And there was an item right here, which is, this one.
Yeah,
this
the
thing.
fire's done. You
It was
got
a
a
double
big buff.
Yeah, big ol' buff.
And,
Probably shoddy.
yeah, it's definitely shells. Gotta recomb all this. Okay. Speaking of shotgun time.
Mm-hmm. Oh shit!
Jesus. That sucked.
I
Well.
thought I heard something, so I popped back out. And he was just there.
Right on top of you.
Yeah.
Well, now we know, and knowing is half the battle. It looks like
Really
it stopped
is.
you right outside the doors, so.
Yeah. Oh wait a minute.
Double check. Still got your
Yeah, I
candy
don't
bar,
have the items from
so
upstairs.
you don't have the 10 bullets. Well, you might just want to deal with this guy first.
I'm gonna go do with the upstairs stuff, because now that I know he's there, I'm confident that I'll just blow through him. So I'll just use Magnum on him.
Good idea. That seems to be the best use for Magnum rounds, really, besides... Or, well, revolver rounds, besides boss killing.
There's nothing in there. Anything here? I don't think there's anything in the kitchen. There's nothing
Now,
in
was it
here.
going into the studio or here that made the lady appear?
I don't know.
Imagine it's coming in here or picking up the bullets.
I know there's only one bullet there, so I'm just gonna ignore it.
Alright, now. She in the same spot, just hiding around the... Yeah, yep. That's a spawn, for sure. You crazy lady. Please go down.
Alright. Well, I didn't take damage this time, though.
Yeah, yeah.
Alright, let's sprint downstairs, whack the hallucination with pistol whip. Oh, excuse me. Actually, you know what? Maybe I'll
So it's
use
about that
shot.
time of year, I hop on WebMD and frighten myself. I have this, like, lesion on my arm that has been concerning me.
It's not like an abscess or anything, is it?
No, it's barely even that. It's just like a rough patch of skin that's itchy. But, like, it looks like it's slowly growing. It's not really that discolored or anything. It's almost like I just have, like, a million tiny bug bites. Or that I have measles all isolated on, like, the size of a quarter. So it's probably nothing major. I just don't know what this irritation could be.
The hell?
But this is the part where the hypochondria kicks in. You go on WebMD and look up at all the things it could be
Yeah.
that are awful, and then psych yourself out.
There was exactly enough shotgun shells to kill that guy up here.
Perfect. And now you can eat your candy bar. He only got you with the ranged attack ones, yeah?
Yeah, he got me with
Saw
a
that
ranged
correctly.
attack and a poof. Apparently his poof has really high range on it.
Yeah.
I
There's
thought it
also
was
a
safe.
schmexy lady outside the, on the right side of the, no, turn around, left. Right there. Haha.
Yeah, there is.
1998 bikini.
What's that thing on her arm? Looks like she's wearing
Big tattoo, I
something.
think.
Is it a tattoo? It looks like it comes off. Like there's little spikes coming off the top.
She's wearing armor.
Yeah, it's like she's wearing a pauldron.
Maybe.
Just like a separated shoulder pauldron.
Looks like they just went on like Model Mayhem. Grabbed
Yeah.
grabbed an old portfolio piece. This is the gate to Deer Park. Yeah, I just don't think we noticed that before, so I was like, hey, hello. We've been downgraded to normal. You no longer a rival.
Yeah.
Nope.
Man, he took a
She's
full
still
shotgun blast.
she's the best. She's empowered by the The spirit of the Apple Blossom Fair.
I guess so. Fucking 2 hollow points and a shotgun to the face. Oh, what is this? Oh, special slugs. Yeah, I can't get through here because Raven went through.
So you're gonna pass through Deer Park instead. Jesus!
3 hollow points. Fucking Christ.
Trick it up again. It's like, but you'll be long gone, so.
Yeah, whatever. I'm leaving. No point. No reason to kill her if she's not dead yet.
Ugh.
Anybody else? Oh, there's a
Burke.
douchebag.
A Burke.
A Burke?
Yeah. That's not what I meant to say. I'm gonna have to show off Burke at this point, though.
Yeah.
Burke.
I'll hit him with shots.
Speaking of which, have you, speaking of Berserk, technically, have you, ever watched, what am I trying to think of? Clearly Berserk. I'm asking if you've watched Berserk, but I believe you have the TV series.
Okay, he's definitely dead now. Yes, I've seen the 97 TV series.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I figured. What I was going to ask was, have you seen the OVA compilation, the Golden Age?
I
Arc
only
stuff.
saw the first one of that because
Oh.
it was way back when they were first coming out. the
Okay.
pieces. So I only saw the first one of the Golden Age arc, the redone like OVA movies.
Yeah. I mean, it's literally just the Golden Age again. So, but it's good. It looks good.
Okay. Yeah, those after images last too long.
The other two are probably a little better than the first because I think they got their graphical stuff down a little better. The fake 3D, or the parts that are 3D, because I think it used both
Yeah,
3D and 2D, unlike the recent
which was all
television.
3D. Yeah, the new TV show.
The rest, unfortunately, was
Not
kind of
very
bad.
good. Yeah.
I still watched it because I'm just happy to see an adaptation that wasn't all Golden Age.
Yeah.
But they still, despite it being rough, I enjoyed it to a degree.
I didn't like the soundtrack for it. I think that was what I disliked the most about it.
I like the soundtrack, but all of the tracks are playing where they shouldn't be.
Yeah, they're all in the wrong place.
The tracks themselves are fine, but they're generally not like being played with the right scenes. It's like someone got the memo of where each track was supposed to go and then shuffled them up, and then there's just like, that is
Whatever.
fine. So only a handful of them like kind of fit
Yeah.
what's going on. I feel like there's probably a fan edit out there where they already just swapped the songs around and made it way better just by that alone, the tone of each scene. There were some good moments though. I know it. What was the last episode? Was it the one with? Was it the end of season 2? I don't know if there was even any more. I think it's just done now. And
Yeah.
probably canceled or indefinite
I
hiatus.
really liked the soundtrack for the 97 TV show.
Yeah.
And when I was watching the new series and listening to their soundtrack, I felt like some of the spirit of Berserk was kind of lost in
Yeah.
that soundtrack, because I was like, what was his name?
I don't remember the soundtrack too well
Kurosawa?
of the original. All I remember
Okay.
right now is "Tell me why, tell me
Oh,
why."
yeah, I don't like the pop song at the end. That was not good. I mean, like during the episode.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
stuff. The pop song.
The intro
was
actually,
silly
I
as
think
fuck.
it was the intro actually that was the "Tell Me Why" song. The like
Yeah.
knockoff
Yeah,
Bad
the
Pillows.
outro was really good. The intro was Tell Me Why.
Yeah. I'm endeared to it, but that's more a nostalgia
Yeah.
than it being good at all.
The outro is still a silly song with lyrics.
Oh,
but
yeah.
It was
Something
better.
different.
Um,
I don't remember. It's been a while.
mine is just all I'm sitting here with the Sam Bambo in it.
Which sucks, because I think parts of the production... I was happy with the new Berserk's acting.
Yes.
I feel like Puck and Shirk were done pretty much... And even Isidro, all of the side characters were done pretty much perfectly. But... Maybe not all the side characters. I mean, the main party characters.
Yeah.
Maybe some of this other supporting cast, like on an episode-per-episode basis. Like, I think its biggest faults, besides some of the CG looking pretty bad at times, was the insane camera work that wasn't trying to match panels.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying you have to try to match manga panels, I just, like... There was a really lot of puzzling stuff going on in the camera direction and some of the pacing.
The thing about the old soundtrack that I really liked was that the guy who did it, his name is escaping me now, even though I do listen to his other stuff, like Island Door and things like that. But it gave the whole show this sort of ethereal melancholy to it. And I felt like that fit.
Susumu Hirasawa?
Yes. I felt like that fit Berserk better.
Mm-hmm.
Because while it does have scenes that are very violent and gory and bloody and stuff, I feel like the
that's not really what Berserk's about. That's just sort of to draw
story.
the teenagers in.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
it's
so brutal.
But yeah, the actual story is tragic and very sad. Like, it's essentially a story of two people destroying each other's lives accidentally because they both want to be friends.
Yeah, that's a good chunk of it.
That's the whole first arc, basically.
Berserk's real draw for most people is the fact that it tells very empathetic and real human stories.
It does, yeah.
In a, like, grimdark medieval world.
Yeah.
And stuff people don't often touch on. Not necessarily all taboo stuff. A little bit of taboo stuff, but just like...
There we go. Can I shoot through this? No.
Yeah. There's like a number of like complicated romances. There's... you'll deal with him. Or... There you go. You freed him! Now you must free him from his undead coil.
I think he died. Okay.
Sweet.
Yeah.
There's usually like a thematic thing with every chapter or
I
episode.
don't want to talk
too much about it, because it's even though it's super old, just don't want to spoil it for anyone who's like wants to check it out. Yeah. Go watch Berserk if you can handle the violence. Yeah. Or if you want to see something violent, but also it be deeper.
Yeah, go watch the 97 TV show. It's a fucking classic.
It was 97, huh? I keep thinking it was 95.
I'm pretty sure it was 97.
No, I'm pretty sure you're right. It was 97.
I think, at the very least in America, it was 97. I don't know if it came out earlier in Japan.
No, I'm pretty sure you're right. It was 97.
Okay.
I don't know. I keep thinking things are in 95 when I think of that time period. It's like 95 and 98. Those were the years. But... the years where things were okay.
Yeah.
Everything is just okay.
Alright, let's take the sky car. Yeah,
but yeah.
Berserk's fucking awesome.
If you're interested, if you like dark fantasy, just watch Berserk.